everyone, Tiffany here with A Crafty Home, and today we are doing another Tuesday Talks. Tuesday Talks is a Goodreads group that discusses a different bookish topic on every Tuesday. So I will leave the link down below to the Goodreads group so you can join in. It's a great way to have content for your blog or for your YouTube channel, your booktube channel. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. But it's a great way to have content and get to know other people, so I highly recommend it. Today's topic is, do you consider manga comic books, manga/comic books, as actual books to read? What an interesting question. Now, I don't know a lot about manga. I personally kind of stay away from manga because it tends to have what I don't consider modestly dressed women, girls in him, and so we just don't have them in the house. I'm not really into manga. Oh, cat, you're hurting me. I don't really like the style. It's right back up. What a pest. I don't really like the style of drawing anyway. But comic books, I don't read a lot of comic books either. I read like graphic novels. I don't know that any of them are actually considered like comic books. So to me, and this may be dating myself, the only comic books I've ever read, and they still publish them, are like the Archie comics. Did anybody else read Archie? I read them all the time when I was younger, and I totally would not count that as like a book to read. That was just a comic, not a book. But now that we have graphic novels, that kind of puts a new spin on it, right? So this is actually one I struggle with a lot, especially when it comes to like my 10-year-old son. Do I count, he reads some graphic novels, but sometimes I feel like, son, okay, we need to read something that's not a graphic novel. And then I think to myself, well, why? He's still reading words. I mean, I guess there's something to be said about having to read and imagine the whole thing yourself, but if it's what he enjoys, I don't know. See, this is a hard one for me. I'm so like, for me personally, if it's a thicker, you know, like I have the Mouse graphic novels here, they're comic book style, but you know, they're thicker. To me, that's a book. Sometimes it does kind of feel like cheating because you can read them really fast, but I still get a complete story. So yeah, I mean, I guess they're considered, they're books to read. Yeah, they're books to read. Do I think that like younger kids, that's all they should read? No. But it is a good way to get them interested in reading. So that's what we've done with my son, and then like he's kind of read like the graphic novel version of a classic, and then he's more interested in reading the actual version, which I think it probably helps him give like a framework of the story so that when he reads it, it makes more sense to him. We've done that with like, what did we call of the Wild by Jack London, and he has Black Beauty, he has The Hobbit graphic novel, and those are the ones he has right now. And he also likes Nathan Hale, or is the author, I can't remember if the author goes by Nathan or Nathaniel Hale, but he's written like this history series of graphic novels. They're great. They're so good, and he's learned a ton about history through those, so he has those too. So yeah, I don't know, for my kids personally, I don't want them to just read graphic novels, but it is a good way to get like a reluctant boy to actually read. So yeah, did I actually answer that clearly? Probably not, but that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it, kind of. So what do you think? Actually, I would love you to weigh in, because obviously I am torn on this question. Do you consider manga and comic books books to be read? And yeah, let me know what you think about that. This is kind of an interesting topic, and I'm interested to know what other people think. So let me know down below and we can talk about it, and until next time, I'll chat with you later. Bye!